Hello and welcome back to BeardMeetsChef. Today's recipe is something very simple and very close to my heart. Sweet potato crumble, a perfect side for most savory dishes. I highly recommend that you try this out if you want to have a good party trick. This dish is particularly a big favorite among the South African palates, because South Africans like to eat their sweet sides with salty savory main dishes such as protein of lamb and beef. Let's start this recipe off by washing our sweet potatoes to get all the soil and grime off the skins. Use your nail brush to do so to get this sweet potato ready. Then you're going to cut 1 centimeter thick slices of the sweet potato, stacking them neatly in an oven-proof dish, like almost stacking coins that's laying on their side. For the first layer, coat the sweet potato with a bit of sugar. It could be caster sugar, brown sugar, or even honey. It doesn't matter. This is not an exact science, but just a little bit for the first layer is needed. For this step, you can use a grater or a microplane to get some skins, fine skins from oranges and lemons. I preferred on this particular recipe skins of an orange. We use this to basically coat each layer with a little bit of orange peel. For this step, we're going to need the flesh of an orange. We need the segments, so cut them in small chunky pieces. Layer it on top of the sweet potato. During the baking process, this specific layer will soak into the sweet potato, giving it a citrusy flavor alongside with the orange peel and the sugar, a balance between tangy and sweet. I love citrus with my sweet potatoes. It tastes like home and it feels it's made with love. This dish is a perfect pairing with seafood, especially snoek. Snoek is caught on the west coast of South Africa. Snoek is best eaten straight off the boat, cooked on an open fire. Just delicious. Make sure after you layer your sweet potato with the citrus to spice that layer with a little bit of accompaniment, salt and pepper and garlic spice. If you don't have the spice, use just salt and pepper. It's perfect. It's just absolutely perfect, keeping it simple and savory. Just repeat these steps until the oven-proof pan is stacked to the top. Like I said, there's no exact science to this. It is layer by layer of sweet potato, citrus, orange peel, salt and pepper until you get to the very top. Like Marco Pierre White would say, butter. This is the secret of this dish, is butter. Everything with butter is best. So we're going to cut a few cubes of butter and layer it on top. Again, not an exact science. I would say about oddly 200 grams of butter cut into cubes and neatly arrange on top of the final layer of the sweet potato. Then finally covering this dish with tin foil. The shiny side into the inside and the dull side outside. Remember, the shiny side will keep the heat inside the pan and not deflected away. Put it in the oven at 180 degrees and bake it for 30 minutes until the sweet potato is nice and soft. Here comes the exact science for the crumble. For this particular size of pan, we're going to use 2 cups of all-purpose flour. a little bit of citrus skin, that could be lemons or oranges. In this case, we're using lemon. Three tablespoons of brown sugar. Using your fingers to rub the ingredients through into the flour to break down all the lumps. Mix all the ingredients well together so it is spread out evenly. 2 teaspoons of salt. In this case I used pink salt, but normal kosher salt will work fine. For this particular step, you're going to need ice cold butter. About 300 grams of butter, equal to the 2 cups of flour. Grate the butter into the flour. Half of the butter needs to go in first, using your fingers to rub the flour through the butter to get a breadcrumb consistency or texture. When you grated all the butter into the bowl, turn the bowl out onto a clean shelf. Use your fingers and your hands to palm together and rub the flour and butter together to make a breadcrumb consistency. Look at my technique and just copy that technique. It is so good, it works well, and the butter will spread out evenly throughout the flour to make a breadcrumb consistency. Do not overwork this flour or this particular dough. Just squeezing everything together so that the butter basically soaks up the flour and do not develop any gluten. So what we are doing is just compressing everything together into a ball, and then we're going to rest it for an hour in the refrigerator. When your sweet potato is ready and cooked through, remove it from the oven and let's top it with the dough. When your dough is ready, use a grater to grate slithers on top of the sweet potato. The rustic look is the thing that we are going for. Keep your topping loose. Don't squish it or compress it. Let the dough sit as it falls, because it's going to give it a rustic look and crispy look. The minute you compress it, you lose all of that you are actually looking for. Now this dish is going back in the oven for yet again another 180 degrees Celsius, but this time for 15 minutes, sometimes even less. It is just until the topping, the crumble, actually turns golden brown. When this happens, you can take it out of the oven and start serving as it is hot. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new at this recipe. Leave a like and a subscribe, and please share this video with your friends and family. Always to cook with a smile on your face. From your friend, the Cowboy Chef.